And we're back with another YouTube video. Time to talk about AEW and NXT UK Takeover Cardiff. We'll do Takeover Cardiff first, because time wise, that was the first show that I saw. But yeah, so I'd say both shows were pretty good. Um, I think AEW is better, admittedly. So yeah. All right. So tag team championship match: Flash Morgan Webster, Mark Andrews, Zach Gibson, and James Drake versus Mark Coffey and Wolfgang. Mark Andrews and Flash Morgan Webster win. This match was pretty great. Lots of good spots, lots of high spots, suicide dives, 450s, a 630 splash, I think. Yeah, Flash Morgan Webster went for a 630 splash and missed. So yeah. All right. Last man standing match: Joe Coffey versus Dave Mastiff. Joe Coffey literally wins because Dave Mastiff was getting up off of something and he kicked it out of the way, and then he won. Kind of a flat finish to the last man standing match, if you ask me. UK Women's Championship: Tony Storm versus Kaylee Ray. Kaylee Ray wins. I was surprised by that. I thought Tony Storm was going to retain, but yeah, Kaylee Ray wins. Surprising. UK Championship match: Tyler Bate versus Walter. Walter retains. Brutalized Tyler Bate. All right. Oh yeah, why did I miss those two matches for some reason? Noah Emdar versus Travis Banks. Noah Emdar wins and Travis Banks continues to lose. Interesting. Travis Banks has to get a win on a takeover at some point. I don't think he's. I don't know if he's had a win on takeover. There's only been what, two or three NXT UK takeovers, and I think Travis Banks has lost at all of them. Maybe he's even been on them all. I don't remember. And then we had Ilya Dragunov versus Cesaro. Cesaro wins, which I honestly kind of expected Dragunov to win because it's his show, admittedly. Like NXT UK is, you know, not about Cesaro at all. So, but yeah. So that was what it was. So all in all, NXT UK, pretty good. All right, AEW, All Out. First match was the 21 Women Battle Royal, 21 Women Casino Battle Royal. Sorry. I just go with the winner. Nyla Rose won. We had a lot of well-known faces in this match: Evilise, ODB, um, Britt Baker, obviously. Britt Baker, Brie Priestley, Jazz, Awesome Kong, you know, Mercedes Martinez. But yeah, Nyla Rose won, which honestly did kind of surprise me because I thought Britt Baker was gonna win. Admittedly, like I'm sure everybody thought that. So, but yeah, then we have Private Party versus Jack Evans and El Helico. Private Party win, and Jack Evans and El Helico turn heel after. That surprised me. I didn't expect that. But yeah, they turned heel. So that was what it was. This match was pretty good though. 630 splashes, sentons over the top rope, a senton atomico, suicide dives, you know, all the regular high flying stuff. And then we got a Hurricane Rana off the top rope into an RKO for the finish, which was pretty good. Then we have SCU versus Luchasaurus, Jungle Boy, and Marco Stunt. SCU win. Honestly, I kind of expected them to win because they're more well known, and it was basically the kickoff, so it didn't really matter who won. But yeah, they win with a double super melter driver. They hit the super melter drivers on Marco Stunt and Jungle Boy, pinned Marco Stunt for the win, picked him back up, showing him respect and all that. So. Yeah, next we had the Cracker Barrel Clash, Darby Allin, Joey Janela, and Jimmy Havoc. This match was crazy. First thing of the match was they tied Jimmy Havoc to a chair, taped him to a chair, put thumbtacks in his mouth, taped his mouth shut with thumbtacks in it. They did a couple of Cracker Barrel spots. Did I? Oh well. Yeah. Apparently I spelled review wrong. Usually don't do that. Anyway. So yeah, but notice the title of the video. Its review is apparently spelled wrong. So sorry everybody. So yeah, Jimmy Havoc wins. We had a coffin drop with the Cracker Barrel. We had what do we have? Like a power bomb onto the Cracker Barrel or something? No. Sorry. Acid Rainmaker onto the Cracker Barrel. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, Jimmy Havoc wins. And I don't know who's gonna be the I don't know who would be a mid card champion because we just crowned the world champion, obviously. And then we got tag team champions coming. I don't know what their mid card title is gonna be. Who could be a good mid card champion? Probably Adam Page. Just to give him something. It's like, oh, you lost the world title shot, so here's a mid card title shot. Kenny Omega versus Pac. This match was awesome. We had a couple of Poison Rana spots, one botched one, which didn't look too bad. But I think that was like the only botch in the match was the Poison Rana thing, which Poison Rana is obviously reverse Hurricane Rana. For anybody who doesn't call it a Poison Rana because it is called both. So Pac wins. He does the Brutalizer, which is basically a standing Rings of Saturn. So yeah, and then Kenny Omega taps out. Not taps out, passes out. Sorry. So yeah, Kenny Omega loses again. I don't know. He had a win in the 3-on-3 tag match. He had a win against SEMA. So he's 2-2 because he lost to Jericho and lost to Pac. Yeah. And then we have the Dark Order versus Best Friends. This match was all right. Not the best match on the show by any means. Weakest match on the show? I can go with that, I guess. Sorry, Trent. Trent Barrett is great. Chuck Taylor's still okay, in my opinion. He's not that good, but, Dark Order win. They go to attack Best Friends after the match. Orange Cassidy comes out, basically does the lights out spot. And then lights turn back up, and he's, standing there in the ring, hits a suicide dive with his hands in his pockets because that's Orange Cassidy's thing. He does suicide dives with his hands in his pockets. and he predominantly tries to wrestle with his hands in his pockets without taking him out. So then we had Rio versus Hikaru Shida. Ryu wins, and she's gonna fight Nyla Rose for the women's championship. Probably their first show at TV. They'll probably do that match. As far as that women's match goes, that was pretty good. Then we had Cody versus Shawn Spears. Cody and Shawn Spears were both dressed as Star Trek characters. I don't watch Star Trek, so I was like, okay. MJF is in Cody's corner, Tully Blanchard obviously in Shawn Spears' corner. People thought, hey, MJF's going to turn on them. MJF didn't turn on him. Cody just won, and MJF raised his hand and, hugged him or whatever. So, yeah. But he did use the chair, hit the beautiful disaster while Shawn Spears was holding the chair. So, basically Van Damme made a spot with a little Cody flair on it. Lucha Bros versus the Young Bucks for the AAA tag titles. This match was awesome. Lots of great ladder spots, stuff like that. So yeah, the Lucha Bros win. They retain the tag titles, which makes sense because they'll probably. Oh well, LAX did come out after this. Surprise. LAX came out, attacked Lucha Bros, and attacked the Young Bucks, so they're heels, and they're going to be in the tag tournament because why wouldn't they be? They need all the tag teams they can get in that tag tournament. So there you go. Chris Jericho versus Hangman Adam Page. Adam Page came out on a horse. And then lost. Chris Jericho wins. Chris Jericho, new AEW World Champion, first ever AEW World Champion. I'd say this was a good idea because well established talent. People probably think Adam Page could. Well, I pretty much said it. Adam Page will probably be mid-card champion. Whatever the mid-card title is, he'll probably be mid-card champion. So yeah, no CM Punk, no none of that. Some people thought CM Punk was gonna, show up or whatever. He didn't. So yeah, no CM Punk, no Jon Moxley, which people already knew Jon Moxley wasn't gonna show up. So I don't know why they thought that. But CM Punk told you, CM Punk told you via Starcast, which I did watch CM Punk on Starcast. If you haven't watched that, go watch it because the two-part interview with CM Punk and Mike Johnson. It's pretty good. So you're, endorsing it here. Go watch CM Punk's interview because, CM Punk's great. So, yeah. See you guys next time when I talk about Raw, SmackDown, NXT 205, all that stuff. NXT UK. So yeah, see you guys next time.